Well, hello, folks, and we are back for another ranking of the Game Boy Puzzlers, and my chat window appears to be completely invisible. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's strange. Well, anyway. Oh, there you are. So, I've got good news, and I've got other good news. The main good news, we'll start with the good news, and we'll get to the good news after. The good news, we've gone through 39 games. We're Tetris up here at number 1, all the way down to Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the Tiles, all the way down here at number 39. And that means we're on game number 40, and as you know, every 5 games, I like to play something that I know is going to be good. And we have got a good one this week. We're going to be playing Mario's Picross. And not gonna lie, this is probably going to land at number 2, right there between Tetris and Dr. Mario, because this is a damn good game. And, unless it really makes me mad in some way that I'm absolutely not expecting to happen, this one's kind of a given, because it is such a good game. The other good news is that I've been trying to get a lot of the games I'm really not sure about over with, and I didn't want to just completely front load this list with absolute crap or anything. But with On the Tiles dealt with, we're very close to running out of bad games. There's going to be probably a lot of games that are middling, okay at best, mid, as the kids would say, which I now realize is probably just short for middling. But as far as the real just unbearably bad games, that number is starting to go down. And so there's a lot of fun stuff to look forward to, but for right now, let us jump on in to Mario's Picross, which is currently invisible. Oh, here it is. We have it up on the green screen, it'll be good. You got there Nintendo, Ape, and Jupiter. And yeah, Jupiter still making Picross games. It's still coming out. Mario giving us the winky face there. And so we're just going to go ahead and start a new game here. And for sake of we'll do how to play just to kind of get through it here. Hey kids, it's time for us to solve the mystery of Picross. The mystery lies in the numbers on the top and left side of the window, which together will help you draw the secret picture. If you solve the puzzle correctly, the entire picture will be shown. It's the letter N. Here are the rules to solving the mystery. The numbers above the columns tell you how many boxes you need to chisel in the downward direction. This one is a 5. So you'll need to chisel in 5 consecutive boxes. The numbers on the left of the rows tell you how many boxes you need to chisel in the left to right direction. This one is a 3 and a 1. So you will need to chisel in 3 consecutive boxes and 1 single box, separated by at least 1 space. If you do not solve the picture in 30 minutes... What happens? What happens? Then your game is over. Oh, okay. That's not so bad then. You had me worried. If you make a mistake, then your remaining time will be reduced. But try not to panic. 30 minutes is kind of a long time. You can mark boxes that you think should stay clear with an X. To get hints as you play, choose yes on the with hint option at the beginning of the game. When you start a new secret picture, the top and left cursors will be moving. Push the A button to stop the top cursor. Press it again to stop the left cursor. Then answers for that combination will be shown. Good luck. So that's a pretty comprehensive explanation. We'll do a couple easy ones just to sort of give you a sense of what they mean. Let's try this one. We don't need a hint. So again, 5, 5, and on the left it says 2, so we already know that for all of these rows, they're already done. And then we got a 5 down here. Very good. It's the letter L. Okay, let's jump ahead a bit. Okay, so we got 5 again, 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3. Oops. And then we have 2, 2, so that means 2 space 2. Very good. It's the letter K. How special. Okay, so again, we're gonna just jump ahead a little bit here, turn up the heat. So now we have a 10 by 10 puzzle. So we see here we have 1 and a 7. So if we go 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we know that square has to be filled in because there isn't enough room for it not to be. If we start on this side, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, that's not all of them, but we know that these squares have to be filled in because they're, like I said, there isn't enough room for them not to be filled in. And that means, because this one only has a 5, we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they could fit all in here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we know this one's filled in, this bottom one can't be filled in, because it won't reach. And so we know that that's an X. Now this says 3, so we can't fit 3 squares into this space that only has 1 square in it. So we can also X out that. And same thing here, now we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, we know those squares have to be filled in because I'm repeating myself. But yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. And so, yeah, so it's like it's a logic thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we know that there's a 1, 4, and a 2. Now we know this can't be the 1 because there's already 2 connected. So the 1 has to be up here. It could be here or here. But we go 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, blank, 1, 2. And so again, we know that those are the squares that have to be filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do these ones. Blank, 1, 2. Alright, little post-nasal drip here. Just try not to sniffle too hard into the mic. The same thing, so we know this is a 6 because there's already more squares together than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. We also know that there's a 2 down here, so if we go 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But now we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank, 1, 2. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now again, see with a 4, 2, 3, 4, so the 4 can't reach the edge. I know there's only 2 squares here, so you can't fit 3 in that space. But we still don't know where those 3 squares are because there's enough space here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that you could fit. There's no overlap between going from top to bottom and going from bottom to top. And same thing here, we got 2, but we don't know if that's the first one or the second one. So is the other 2 on this side or is it on this side? We don't know. We just have to leave that alone for now. If we do this one, we go 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that only tells us that one. So if we put in a thing here, then that would mean that this is the 6, but this could be 1, and the 6 could be here. But if we look on the row over here, we see that's a 5. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we have confirmed there's our 6, and that means this is a 1, and that means 1, 2, 3, and these 3 squares here are filled in. And so, but we still don't know, is the other one this or this? Could be either way. But we can now count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so this is sort of the thing that the tutorial didn't really go over, like the importance of noticing when the numbers would overlap from either direction. That's a very critical part. And again, if we look up here, now that we cleared this row, we have 2 spaces here. Well, you can't fit 5 squares in 2 spaces, so this 5's got to be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a 1, this is a 1, this is a 1, this is a 2. So we already have a 1 over here, so this has to be the other 2. And then if we look at this column, we have a 2 and a 1, so this is cleared. So now we have single spaces over here, so the other 2 has to be over here, meaning this 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The most over-explained game of Picross you'll ever imagine. But the value of this is, when we get to the more complicated puzzles, it's just going to build on the same kind of ideas. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's exactly enough overlap that we can fill in just that one square. So we know this is 5. And so now, because this one can't have anything in it, we know this is 4. And also, we can't, this has to be the, oop. Okay, yeah, it took 2 seconds off my time because I pushed the wrong button. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these have to be connected because there's only one number here, but we don't know which one's the 5th. Is it at the top or the bottom? We're gonna have to keep looking around because we now cleared this. We now X'd out this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got those, and so we now know that that's the 4 there. So 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what this pattern has to be, because there isn't enough space for it to be anything else. And then we can X this, because we know that the 3 can't reach there. Even though and we now know this is the 7, even though it doesn't matter because we already filled in the necessary squares, but we now know that that's where the 7 is. And, okay, so up here we have 1, 3, and 2, so there's 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. We now know this is the 4, so the 7 has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we know that there's 2 and 2, so this is blank, so this is the 3. And we're almost done. Now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know this is blank. It's a pencil. I wouldn't have got that if you hadn't told me. Okay, well, let's just jump ahead now to the final puzzle in the easy Picross section. And we'll take the hint this time, just to save a little time here. I wasn't planning on getting the outer edges, but boy is it handy that we did. Because now we see there's a 5 here, a 1 here, a 1 here, and a 5 here. And because these blocks are up against the edge, well, we already know what direction they're going to go in. And same thing with these ones. So this one's 14, which is going to be right up to there, and then 1 blank. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 5 and 1, so yep. 5 and 1, so yep. 3 and 5, yep. Let's give the music a little boost. So we can kind of assume some of these, but it's not good to assume them. Because then you don't, you're kind of better off just getting the hang of figuring it out through deduction rather than, you know, recognizing the image. Sometimes it can't be avoided. You just look at the thing and you go, oh, I know what that is. And, I mean, what are you gonna do then, right? And also, sometimes if you're really stumped, you can just try one and, you know, take the penalty. 3, 4, 5. I know the time penalties, I believe they get more severe the more often you incur them, so, you know, to sort of discourage cheating. I think these are probably scissors, maybe. I didn't do any of these puzzles in advance, by the way. I do have a save file on this game, but I'm specifically choosing puzzles that I didn't do. And also, that was a while ago, so I don't entirely remember those. So we now also know that this is 3 and can only be these ones. Oops. There we go. 1, 11. I believe that, yes, the whole way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I got those. That's a 3 and then a 1, that's a 5 and then a 1, that's a 1 and then a 1 and then a 1. 5, 1, 1, 1. So there has to be another one here. And that's a 2. We can also clear every square except these two. So we figure out which one that's going to be. We got a 1 and a 1, so we can clear this. Another 1 and a 1, we can clear this. A 3, a 1 and a 1. Whoop. There are certain things that the newer games do a little better. I think that's really going to be kind of the main, I wouldn't even call it a complaint, just, you know, if you're really thinking about should you play this game specifically, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the sort of most sort of dissuading point would be just the fact that there are so many versions of this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so 1, 1, 1, 1. Just clear all of that. And 1, 1, 1, 1. So. And so again, just by recognizing that it looks like a pair of scissors, you could have maybe filled in a couple of those squares without having to logic your way through it. It's a scissors! Excuse me a moment. The webcam microphone really doesn't like it when plastic crinkles like that. And so let's step away from the easy Picross and just go to regular Picross. Kinoko Picross. So I did the first 2 or 3 of these on my other game, so I'm going to jump down to this row. Dang things are sticking together. It's my cheat day. Now they're not just sticking together, they're sticking to my teeth. So here you can see this is now a 15 by 15 puzzle, and also a little more complicated. We can clear this row first, these rows first, because we already know it's 15 is going to be the whole way. Now this one, 13, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Same thing if we do this the other way, get us those. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But we don't know which direction the other two go in. I'm probably good to stop explaining all this pretty soon. Anyway, 10. Five, 6, 7. So we've got 1, another 1, so it has to be this one, and then a 2, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we can also kind of assume that there's a break here because this square has to be connected to the 3. Which means there has to be a break in between them. Which means that one has to be blank. Which means this Oop. And we can clear that row. So again, 1117, so however you slice it, this is definitely a 1. 1, 1, 1. But it could be, or maybe, no, it couldn't be. It couldn't be 1, 1, 1, 7 because there wouldn't be enough space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that takes care of the bottom row. And because this is only one number, these all have to be connected. So we can now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen, I used to work in inventory. I am a specialist at counting things. That's why I'm so good at this. Six, 7. So there we go. This has to be a 4. So because I only have one headphone in right now, every time the music does that little sound, I'm only hearing the first half of it. So it just goes and then there's an awkward pause. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, 4, 5. That's a 1. And that's a 3. And that's 9. And that's Mario's face in the corner. Okay, there's only 3 ones in this row, so we know we got all that cleared. 5, 3 ones, if that's a 1, that has to be blank. 2, 3, 3. There's 8 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. I have no idea what that is. Skate! Ugh. You'd think I'd recognize a skate. I'm Canadian. Okay, we got a bunch of blank squares, so we can just deal with that right away. Again, 10, 11, 12, 13. And because these little boxes are all 5 by 5, you can sort of use that to kind of shorthand some of the numbers. So like, you know, 13, it's going to be 10 plus 3. Now this is a bit of a different story. We need to go 1, 2, 3, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, we know that's going to be 10 because... You know, because math and things that math do. 5, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's going to be the same in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 2, so we clear that. That's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's no overlap there. If we take this one, go 10, blank, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still no. Still no. You win this time, basic logic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So, I mean, this is kind of the whole game. It's just a series of, you know, just very casual little logic puzzles. There is something quite satisfying about solving them. And, you know, unlike something like a crossword or a Sudoku, when you solve the puzzle here, it makes a little picture. So I suppose your mileage may vary as to whether or not this is something you would personally find fun. I would say don't knock it till you've tried it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. It is, you know, just a very fun, casual game. You just 3, 4, 5. There's no pressure, no stress. You just sit down and you just solve a little puzzle. It's quite a relaxing game. Blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes, we still don't have any more info on that. I would say about the only downside with this is kind of the same as like a lot of the other, you know, sort of puzzle games that would spawn long-running franchises. In that, as good as this is, because the company Jupiter, they're still making these games to this day. And they have refined the interface to damn near perfection. Like, they've just really mastered the art of sort of putting together games in this exact style. And so there's a lot of features that are missing from this one that would be nice to have. And the controls are a lot smoother. You know, I'm a big stickler for when the controls feel good. That's something I very strongly value. And they've generally stuck to the format, 15 by 15. I'm pretty sure if we get far enough into this game, we might hit 15 by 20. Probably not over the course of this live stream. But... or maybe not, I don't know. And then they'll have like other modes like Mega Picross or Color Picross or... and those, some people like them, some people don't. They're a little more complicated. Maybe that's what you want. Yeah, just really good game all around. One, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's Mario's shoe? Or maybe that's no, that's definitely not Karibo's boot. I think it's a shoe. There you go. Okay. So again, 14, so we know all but one. 10, so we know this. 12, so we can go 10, 11, 12. And there's also sometimes where you'll hit a row where it'll be like this row, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, blank, 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, blank, 1, 2. So not quite all the way across. Okay, we go from this side, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that. 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 3 there, a 1 here, and a 5 here. Three here, and then a 4. Okay. One blank, 1 blank, 1, 1, 1, 1. Blank 1, 2, 3, blank 1, 2. Okay, so we don't have all the info we need for that. Again, the newer games give you tools that make counting a little easier. 1 blank, 1 blank, 1. So regardless of which one that is, we know it's definitely a 1. Is it the first, second, or third? We don't know yet. Okay. 3 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's only enough space now for that. One, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, we filled in this one over here, so that means this is 12. That's blank. It's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta fill that in because we can't fit a 3 in there. We have 1, 1, 4. So this is 4. 1, 2. Now this has to be a 4 because a 2 and a 4 won't fit in this space. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a 4 here, which means that's our 2. Should probably bop my heads in the other direction so that it matches what you're hearing. Depending on how your speakers are set up, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. So what we're doing right now, I'm just looking for a spot where we have enough information that we can kind of deduce what number goes in. 3 blank 1 2 1 blank 1 2 blank. So this can't be the 1 because there's not enough space, but we don't know if it's the 2 or the 3. Either way, we can fill in that square. That gives us that gives us this. And now all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3, we can't fit a 3 and a 2 in here at the same time, so this has to be the 3. So the 2 has to be in here, and the 1 is here. That means this is the 5. That means we fill that in. Okay, we still don't have enough information there. what was that? I was looking at the wrong number. I saw the 3 at the bottom of the column, and I went, oh, 3, and that was incorrect. And so we now have... Wait, no we don't. No we don't. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 3. There we go. So we now have 1 and 1, so we know this is 2, so we can... that... If there's enough time for another one, I'll stop doing the play-by-play. I think I may have already conveyed to you the idea that this is a logic game. If not, this is a logic game. No, we know this is a 2. Oh! Uh-oh. No, that's right. I looked at the 2, and I forgot that this was here. So no, we can clear that. And that means this is it. Newer versions also don't have the time limit, by the way. Oh, no? Oh. That doesn't look right though. Because it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. So I got 1. Yeah, there's not enough 1s. There has to be another 1. Can't be there. 1, 2, 4. Can't be there. Or there. This is concerning. Something's happened. Oh, I see it, I see it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, because it's 1, 1, 2, so 1 and 2. Backhoe. Okay, yeah, if you really squint... It is, okay, yeah, okay, now that I see it, I was gonna say, I can't unsee it, but that's maybe overstating it, and just say it. Okay, so it's not gonna let us do... We'll take the hint. Hopefully it automatically goes over the zeros. Would be kind of funny if it didn't, though, for being honest. Anyway. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Oh, let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, oh, maybe I already did this. Blank 1, 2. Oh. No, that's fine. Just leave that as it is for now instead of poking at it too much. Before I go outsmarting myself and doing something stupid. It'll hurt my neck if I keep doing that. Aging is a thing that happens. Okay, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, I mean, it's got to be filled in the middle because of, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's 12. That in. Not too sure what I'm looking at. Again. This is 1, 3, 2. Okay. It's a thought bubble with the letter H in it. Cap. Okay, I'm seeing it now. All right. And would love to play some more, but that's Mario's Picross. Now it's time to rank it, and I kind of knew how this one was going to go. And I hope I at least conveyed why this game is so great. And it just... It's just a game to play when you need to chill out. Or a game to play when you're listening to podcasts. You know, game to play while watching a TV show that isn't as interesting as you thought. And is it better than Tetris? No. I'm biased. It's not better than Tetris. But it is a well-deserved second place. And that means as of this week, Zoop has fallen out of the top 10. And Frankie, Joe, and Dirk is now number 40. And perhaps most interesting, our top 3 games are all now first-party Nintendo. And I feel like there's an interesting quirk to that. Because I was looking down the list of games on this system, or specifically the list of games that I made for this series. That's what I meant to say. And just sort of checking the publishers on them. And there's a lot of big names that are kind of absent. You know? I'm pretty sure there isn't a single Konami game on our list. Pretty sure there isn't a single Capcom game on the list. There isn't a single Squaresoft game. And so, I think Sunsoft maybe 1 or 2. What we're getting a lot of is like Sega and Hot B and Vic Tokai. Because we're ranking puzzle games. And that's... I don't know, I think that says something about the era of just... you know, shifting attitudes and sort of, you know, kind of the place where gaming was in at that time, you know, kind of the very, you know, late 80s when the Game Boy comes out, and you do have this sort of glut of, you know, these kind of low-effort puzzle games. Most of them are fine, if not great. But you get... You get sort of that move into the more extreme, you know, kind of play it loud era of video games. And, you know, it's just kind of hard to sell a game like this in that environment, you know? Yeah, it's hard to market something like that. They were not yet at a place where they would market video games to adults. So you were maybe in Japan. I will admit that I could be thinking entirely in North American terms here. But at that time, like, you were generally, let's say, at the start of the Game Boy's life, you were generally marketing to kids. And then near the end of the Game Boy's life, you were sort of marketing to, like, teenagers, early teens. You know, 13-year-olds, 14, stuff like that. And so, trying to sell puzzle games in that era probably seemed like a risk for a lot of publishers. And so it got left to the people who, the studios that maybe didn't have the budget, you know? Konami had Castlevania and Contra. And at the time, they had the Ninja Turtles license, you know? They could make... I'm sort of losing the point, but anyway... Mario's Picross. I would say the only reason to not play it is because you could be playing a new Picross game. And the new Picross games do have, you know, a lot of, you know, what they call quality of life improvements. They are better games overall. But I'm pretty sure this game is on NSO. So, you might already have it. In which case, you can't go wrong. You watched me play it for about 45 minutes, 45 almost. If what you saw looks like something you'd enjoy, I mean, you should already know. And that's going to be me for this evening. So let's have ourselves a look at who we can raid. Award is on, but he's probably going to bed very soon. Slow Beef is on. Spirit Buddy. Bob Ross. Let's go, we'll give Slow Beef a follow. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow night with live improvised music. I'll be back on Saturday night with music production. We'll start playing some games again on Monday. Until then, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, and statistically you are, like and subscribe. Check out my other channel. It has musics. Actually, just the one music. But there's a lot of it. Either way, I do hope to see you next time. So bye for now.